What's going on YouTube? WeskerGriff coming back with a mail day recap video. Got a lot of different stuff to go over, guys. Tons of stuff since my last video. It's been a little while since my last video, so I let a lot of my mail accumulate, and there's a ton of different pickups for my Sixers, Flyers, Game of Thrones, tons of stuff. Also got a couple packages in from YouTube, and I got a TTM success in that's been out for over 2 years. Close to 2 years, I should say, so that's really cool. And I got an update from PSA from my last video, if you watched that. So going to get right into it. First, I do want to give a quick shout out to Boxbreaker24, young kid in the community. Just started making videos again after he took a pretty lengthy break. But please go check him out, support him, get to know him. Really cool dude. And check out his videos. So like I said, I'm going to leave his link down below. Just do me that favor and go check him out. So now on to the mail. I'm going to show my hockey pickup first. This is out of 2013-2014 Trilogy Hockey. Nice autograph here of Ron Hextall. If you guys remember, I picked up the Steve Mason signature puck autograph, so now I picked up Hextall. So really happy about that. Nice signature there on the puck. There's the back of the card. So got that for pretty cheap, so I was pretty happy about that. Actually pretty surprised on how cheap that was, so really happy about that. Next, I'm going to show my Sixers pickups. Got a ton of them, mostly because a lot of the cards were really super cheap. This first one here is out of Topps. It's a Topps uncirculated autograph from 2002. Autograph of John Salmons. So we got a jersey auto there. And it's uncirculated. So picked this up for $4 shipped. So can't beat that. Really cheap. And it is numbered out of $9.99. So really cool there. Local guy from Philly. Next, I thought I was actually going to happen to open a case with the seller on this card. Took the seller 3 weeks to ship this card, and I only paid $1 for it. So I didn't think that they were going to maybe send it out because the shipping was free. But it took 3 weeks, but I finally got it, and it's a real shipballer. So I didn't really care if I got it or not. I wasn't going to open a case over $1 card. But it is from 2013-2014 Panini Titanium of Daniel Orton, who, I think he only played like 20 games with the Sixers. So Panini always amazes me on how they make autographs of certain players. That there's a couple Sixer cards out there I've been checking that the guys literally only play like 20 to 30 games with the Sixers, and they get a certified autograph card. So I don't know why they do that, but either way, Daniel Orton, I think he played like 20 games with the Sixers. So just wanted to pick it up for my collection. Like I said, it was only $1. So nothing crazy there. This next card here, this was kind of a hot card last year, but this guy got traded and he's in complete obscurity now. It's numbered out of 199. It's the Red Prism autograph of KJ McDaniels. And he was pretty solid with the Sixers, but he rubbed the front office the wrong way because he wanted one of those 1-year deals. He didn't want to sign a long-term deal, rookie deal. So they traded him to the Rockets, and ever since he got traded to the Rockets, I don't think he's played more than like 2 minutes in a game. So he hasn't seen any action yet this season either, so I don't know what the deal is. He's a pretty decent player, though. He did pretty good with the Sixers. But figure I picked this up. I picked this up for less than I think $4. So pretty happy about that. This next card here, another card, super cheap, paid less than $3. And this card was actually damaged, but like I said, it was only $3, so I'm not gonna throw a hissy fit over it. The guy did send it in a PWE because it was free shipping, but it's a Panini Excalibur autograph of Big Shot Bob Covington, Robert Covington. So not numbered autograph. He's a pretty good player. They got him off the wire last year, and he's done really good. But you can pretty much see it right there, the bottom of the card. It's like mangled down there, like right here. So That kind of sucked, but like I said, I'm not gonna bitch about a $3 card, because literally it was only $3 shipped. So it is what it is. Got a nice autograph for Big Shot Bob Covington, so there's that. $3. It is what it is. This next card here had some drama to it as well. Bought this card. The seller never responded to any of my messages. Took close to 3 weeks for the seller to ship this card out. And this one I was nervous about because the seller had negative feedback from other people stating that the card undersold and the seller never shipped it out. So I eventually had to open a case against the seller. And when I opened the case, like 2 days later, the seller finally sent it out. And this was like the 3rd week that the seller didn't send the card. So I was pretty convinced I wasn't going to get this card. But lo and behold, I did get it. Was super excited. I only paid $15 shipped for this card, and it's numbered out of 25 from National Treasures. It's a patch autograph of New Orleans Noel. So as you can see, I really wanted the card because I got it for a fantastic price, and he's one of the best players on the Sixers. Really up and coming player. I think Noel is really, really good. I mean, I love watching him play. He's phenomenal. Him and Okafor are the two bright spots on the team. And he's been really good. He had a really great rookie season. And he's doing so far so good this year. And it's a nice patch autograph. But like I said, I was kind of nervous about that card because 3 weeks went by, nothing. I sent the seller like 3 messages, nothing. Then I finally opened the case, and like 2 days afterwards, he finally sent the card. So either way, happy I got the card, and happy that the seller did finally send it. So that was cool. Next, the TTM success. Never got around to showing that. It's out of New Orleans, Louisiana. And I was super, super surprised to see this come back. But I sent it out spring training of 2014 to the Kansas City Royals. And this guy did not even play on the Royals in 2015. He was on the Angels on 2015. It's coming back from Johnny Giavotella. So was super, super surprised about that. He signed in blue Sharpie. I think it took like close to 300 something days. I'm going to have to double check. No, not 300 days. It took like 600-700 days, something like that. It was a super long return. It was almost 2 years. But either way, really, really happy to finally get him back for the set. So that was cool. And it's really nice to know that I sent that out when he was on another team. So he obviously took his mail with him after he got either traded or signed or whatever to the LA Angels. So that was pretty cool. So next, I'm going to show a redemption I got in, courtesy of Ricky Russo. Ricky had a contest like weeks ago. Not even weeks. I think it was a couple months back for a redemption. I was one of the winners, and I got a redemption for Justin Williams, and it came in a couple days ago. So Top sent that out. Justin Williams. Don't know much about him, but I will follow his career now. Apparently he plays on the Diamondbacks, and he's an outfielder. Real young kid, so we'll see where he goes. So really nice autograph there from Bowman Sterling. So thank you very much, Ricky. Greatly appreciate it. And speaking of Ricky, he also sent me another little package here. I think this was for a contest that he had. Ricky's always doing a contest, so we all know that. And this was for some tobacco minis. And I know my good friend on here, Anthony Funky Diabetic 1, loves tobacco minis. So I might forward these minis to him because he collects minis. But it's a whole bunch of minis of some current players and some old timers. So some really cool stuff. Rafael Iglesias, Greg Maddux, Rogers Hornsby, Willie Stargell, Gregory Polanco, Sonny Gray, Jason Hayward, who's a free agent. We'll see where he goes. King Felix, Chase Utley, the most vilified guy in all sports, Joe DiMaggio, George Kelly, Charlie, and Lefty Williams. So Anthony, Funky Diabetic One. I know Anthony, you love collecting the tobacco mini, so might send it off your way, my friend. And Ricky, thank you so much for all the contests you do. Greatly appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to the cards coming in that I purchased off you in your gigantic for sale video. So that's going to probably be in my next video that I'll show off all the cards I got from you. So Ricky, you're the best, no doubt about it. Guys, I'm going to leave Ricky's link below if for some bizarre reason that you're not subscribed to him. So please go check him out. Awesome YouTuber. Next, Game of Thrones. I picked up these two cards. This first card here, I finally picked up. I finally just gave in and paid for it because I've been wanting to add this guy for a while. Real minor character, but he's been in a lot of stuff I like. Mr. Burn Gorman, who was in The Dark Knight Rises and a bunch of other TV shows. Really solid actor. He makes like a quick cameo on Game of Thrones. He's only in a couple episodes. But paid $14 for this one. It was going a little higher a couple months back, but I finally just pulled the trigger and bought it. So there's that. And then this next card here, it's a pretty high-end Game of Thrones pickup. I used my fantasy baseball winnings on this card. And it is Jacob Anderson, who plays Grey Worm. He only has one autograph in the set, and it's in season 4. And this card, it's pretty high-end. It sells for close to $110 to $100. But recently, I noticed his card went down a lot. Because when season 4 first broke, it was selling for close to $100 to $120, like I was saying. But I got this card for an absolute steal. I only got it for $60. So it was the cheapest one on eBay. I think I just checked it recently, and there's one up there for like $80 and another one for $79.99 or best offer. So really happy to finally add Grey Worm to the collection. So really cool. So another bigger name off the list. So happy about that. Finally, not finally, I got two more things to show. If you guys watched my last video, you know that PSA made a mistake on slabbing one of my cards, the Stan Lapata. They slabbed it Stan Usual. I got into contact with them, and they said pretty much that they would fix it free of charge. I just had to send it in. They would refund my shipping, but you had to go through like a whole process of filling out forms for that, and I didn't want to go through all that hassle. I just wanted to fix the card since they were going to do it for free, and got in contact with them, sent it out, and it was literally a week turnaround. So it was really quick, and they fixed it. So as you can see, it's been corrected. Now it's 1959 top Stan Lapata with the correct certification number, and everything's all good to go. So that was really cool that PSA fixed that. I mean, I knew they would fix it, but I didn't know if you would have to pay for it, and if you had to pay for it, I wasn't going to do it. But they fixed it free of charge, and it was a super quick turnaround. They didn't have me they didn't have me hanging around, so I appreciate that. So that's really cool to know that if a mistake is made, they will correct it. So there's that. And finally, I got a package coming in from my good buddy Mike O. And he put in this little note here, he put, "Ed, thank you for all the videos and packages in the past year. Appreciate the help with the autos as well. Hope you enjoy some of the cards. Have a great one, Mike O." And Mike sent me a ton of cards here. I'm not going to go through all of them because I don't want this video to be super long. The upload time on YouTube always kills me. But sent me some really nice cards here. A nice Cal Ripken out of this year's Triple Threads. My boy Jeff Francoeur, who I hope the Phillies do re-sign. He is a free agent. We got J.J. Hardy Refractor here. Let me move my hand, it's blocking the light. And Manny Machado Refractor. Then we'll go through one of these little piles here. We got Jonathan Scope, who I think is actually going to have a really good year next year. Manny Machado. These are all out of Allen and Ginter. We got Chris Davis, who's a free agent. I'll be curious to see where he winds up. Bud Norris, Jonathan Scope, Steve Pearce, also a free agent. Kevin Gausman, J.J. Hardy, Chris Davis, Miguel Gonzalez. It's going to be a real interesting offseason for the Orioles in general. They got a lot of question marks, and they had a awful offseason last year. Dan really dropped the ball, in my opinion, because they didn't really. The pitching was atrocious in 2015, and the biggest acquisition that they made was Travis Snyder, and he was DFA'd in the middle of the season. So they definitely got a lot of question marks and a lot of free agents this year. So we'll see where it goes. Wing Chen, another free agent to be. Adam Jones, Manny Machado. That's a really cool card with the hat there. Jimmy Paredes. Gardo Parra, another free agent. I mean, the whole team's pretty much a free agent. Tyler Wilson. J.J. Hardy. Another Tyler Wilson. So this is also, I'm going to try these guys next year during spring training. Jimmy Paredes, Jonathan Scope. Delman Young. I'm not sure where he's at now. J.J. Hardy. Travis Snyder, talking about him. That was their big move in the offseason. And Kevin Gausman. So thank you very much, Mike. Greatly appreciate it. Going to use a lot of these cards for TTMs, some spring training returns, and looking forward to that. So thanks, guys, for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Guys, like I said, I'm going to leave Mike O's link down below, Boxbreaker24, and my boy Ricky Russo. So please go check them out if you haven't. Hope everyone out there is doing well. Hope everyone had a great Halloween. And take care. I can't believe it's already November. So Thanksgiving and Christmas are going to be rolling in real quick. So thanks, guys, for watching. Peace.